Glock 17 Gen 5 soon become a vintage firearm due to the fact that everything Glock is being sued and they're changing their lineups, or the new V guns is coming out. So these guns will be obsolete going forward. Welcome back, BP Armor 10. Today we're going to talk about the Glock and what's going on with these particular Glocks. Glock is being sued from many different states, including California, New Jersey, Illinois, and some other states. Reason for that is they're saying that their Glock line, which is the double stocks Glock firearms, are able to be converted into a full auto, which the bad guys are doing it, putting what you call a Glock switch on the back. They remove the back plate and insert a a switch. The firearms are safe, just so you know. I always make sure I handle no bullets around. They're putting a switch on the back of it to disengage the sear to make the firearm full auto. So Glock decided that they're going to put out what you call a V series. Don't know what that is. I've heard things about it. As soon as I get more information, I'll let you guys know what's going on with that. But as far as I know, I've been messaged, I've got a couple phone calls of what's going on. People wants to know, my subscribers wants to know what the deal is with Glock and when are they gonna stop mass produce these firearms. As of November 30th, Glock is rolling out the last set of firearms, which is the full size, the subcompact, and the compact models. So if you don't have one already, please go pick one up. This is my Gen 5 Glock 17. It's about to be obsolete, so if you don't have a Glock already, just go pick one up. So what is going on? They're being sued that their firearms are readily available to convert into a full auto, which if you don't have a class 3 license or you're not a class 3 dealer, firearms dealer, you're not supposed to be doing stuff like that to your gun. The bad guys, they don't follow the law, they do whatever they want and they get away with stuff. So Glock is trying to make their guns as safe as possible. They did, on the Gen 5 series, they did put that extra little plastic right there so you cannot disengage the sear with any form of tool or 3D printed pieces to convert the firearm. But no matter what, bad guys are going to try to get what they want out of their firearm or to make it full auto, whatever the case may be. I've seen it online. But with that being said, the models that they're going to keep pushing forward is the 43, the 42, the 43, the 43X, and the 48, because those are single stock guns and you cannot really mess with. The bad guys want high capacity rounds to do whatever they feel they need to do with it, you know. So they're not going to fool around the 48 and the 43X because those are mini micro guns, and that's not what they want that kind of gun for use for. So with that being said, there's a lot more details that's going to be coming out as far as the V series is concerned. I have no idea what the V series are or what they're going to be or what the changes are going to be, but they're going to try to make the gun a little bit safer. There are things or laws that are put into place to protect manufacturers from being sued. The Firearms Policy Act protects gun companies from being sued with if someone uses their firearm in a crime or so forth. So, but people are finding leeways and ways around it to go after these companies because they don't like guns and so forth. So the guns don't do anybody anything. Somebody has to literally squeeze the trigger. but I'm not going to get into the logistics of how a gun works and so forth. I'm just here to give you the info because I've been called and messaged a few times of, sending videos and so forth of what's going on with the Glock line. As I said, it's as of the 30th of November, the full size, the subcompact, and the compact lines are going to be obsolete. They're going to be on the shelf at least another 2 months or so forth because they're already been produced. They're just going to be shipped out. After that, they're going away from it and they're going with the V series. As I said, I don't know what the V series is. As soon as I find out more information, I'll let you know. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like the video, and hit that notification bell. If you're not already subscribed, please feel free to do so. Until then, I keep you informed. I keep you up to date on what's going on with Glock. This is my Glock 17 Gen 5. I'm going to keep this one as a souvenir because, as I said, it's going to be obsolete. Great gun. Until then, see you.